Hi! How are you today? I hope the answer is really, really good. Now, we are going to work on line design today. And a line is one of the most basic tools that we have in art. It's called an art element, and it's one of the tools that we use to draw. But let's take a look at what a line really is. Are you ready? Okay! Okay, so what is a line? I mean, you might be saying to yourself, Mrs. Fred, I know what a line is. It's hard to explain. Well, let me just give you a super simple definition. A line is when a dot takes a walk across the page, all right? And there are many ways that that dot can walk across the page. We can walk straight, or in a curvy line, or in a hilly line, or in a zigzag pattern. So I'm gonna go over a few different lines with you so you can kind of see what we're talking about. Let's break it down. Now remember, any of our lines can go in any direction. So we have vertical, horizontal, diagonal, and diagonal. So right now we have started with our basic straight line. Let's do some more. We have a curved line. Okay. And a hilly line where you make a lot of curved lines all tucked together, but you don't pick up your marker. And then a super fun one that reminds me of a roller coaster! Ah! is the loop-de-loop line. Loop, 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 loop. Yeah, it's fun to say it. Go ahead and say it while you're drawing it. And then my other one that I really like is a zigzag. Are you ready? There's a couple of ways to do a zigzag line, so I'm gonna break it down. We've got your evenly spaced zigzag, 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 zigzag. And then one that's more of a jagged line that I like to call monster fur. Ready? And I sometimes growl like a monster when I do it. That's weird. All right, then we have a cloud line. Oh, it's like many rainbows put together all in one. Watch. Oh, lovely clouds. All right, then my most favorite line, and if you've ever seen me in class before, you will know this is my favorite line. It's called a castle line. It's a little tricky, but I think we can do it together. And I like to say how to do it out loud. Ready? Over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down. All right, see how it looks like a castle? Yeah, but then there's another kind of line. I want you to notice all of these lines are something called continuous. And that means they don't break. The whole line just stays from start to finish. But did you know you can make a line that's called a broken line? And it's made up of little parts. And your little parts can be anything. It can be dots, it can be numbers, it can be letters. Watch what I mean. So we can do just dash, 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 dash. That's a broken line. You could also, I said, do letters. So let's do the letter A. You could make an entire line out of just A's. Yeah, cool, right? Or you could do shapes. So I'm gonna do a little one over here of just triangles. I wanted to add another line. I might have forgotten. The spiral line, and that is a pretty cool one, and you can do pretty cool things with it in art. So we're going to start in the middle, and then we're going to go outward, but we're not going to pick up our paper, or pen. We're not going to pick up our pencil or pen. we're gonna go in a circular motion all the way around. Watch this. So I thought we were gonna do like 8 lines, and let's count how many we did instead. We did straight, 1, curvy, 2, hilly, 3, loop-de-loop, 4, zigzag, 5, monster fur, 6, cloud line, 7, castle line, 8, broken line, 9, and spiral line, 10 wonderful lines. You know, like the count from Sesame. Okay. All right. So now that we've got some lines that we can take a look at and use, and I think we should probably get to work. Yeah. Let's get going on our artwork today and see what we can create. Okay. Let's get our paper and our crayons, and if you need to, a pencil. Here we go. Today in art, I can learn about line direction and variety, and I can create a shooting star with 8 different lines. Now, a line is when a dot takes a walk across the page, and it can go in any direction, and there are so many different line varieties. Let's see how many we can use. Get started with a pencil, and you are going to draw a star. It starts with like a letter A, and then it touches corners and makes sort of another letter A. It's hard to explain. You can draw a star and then outline it with a dark marker. And after we do our outlining, that's when we're gonna start our fabulous lines. Get creative. You need at least 8 lines, and you can count as you go. And make sure you use a lot of variety. You're going to be using diagonal and horizontal lines mostly. Before you start coloring, make sure you count your lines and have the 8 lines that you need. Then we move on to my favorite part, decorating and coloring. You can use patterns in each section. I like to make patterns and then color right over the top of them. But I can't wait to see what you create, because you are a shining, shooting star. Okay, let's see if Mrs. Fred did her job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. I did it, and I hope you did too. Great work today, my creative humans. Whoa!